Good morning. It's gonna a long time since I've done a movie review, so I just wanted to do one, since they are quick and easy. So yeah, yesterday, or was it the day before, I watched this movie. Another live action movie. Now this is a Japanese film, and it's based on an anime by the same name. So I have the anime on DVD, I just haven't watched it yet. Decided to watch the movie first. And basically what this is it's a horror story. And the first thing I guess I should do when reviewing a horror movie is to go into how much gore is there. And it's not that much. The gore effects are very poorly made, and generally it is just somebody having poured a lot of theater blood on something. So yeah, it's not a great deal of gore in here. I think this movie should be appropriate for teenagers, and yeah, it's not that bad. There are a few death scenes, but really it's not done in a very disgusting way. You have one scene where a girl slips on some water spell, and she gets a tip of an umbrella through her neck, and really all you see is the tip of the umbrella and then a lot of theater blood around it. They haven't sculpted a wound and so on. That makes things a lot more disgusting. So yeah, and at the same time that should be noted for those that are gore hounds. This might not give you that gore fix that you're looking for. So yeah, what's this movie about? Well, it's about a young boy who is a transfer student to his, I think they're in high school, I'm not completely sure, and his name is, let me see if I can pronounce it, Koichi. Koichi Sakibara. Koichi Sakibara. That's the main character. And his father has to work in India for a while, and his mother is deceased. He has to live with his grandmother and his aunt for one school year. Anyway, he has a chronic heart problem. So the first time the first month or so he is in town, he's in the hospital, and sometimes he sees this mysterious girl. This one wandering the halls, and one day he follows her, and she just leads into the morgue. Anyway, when he gets better, he gets to school, and he sees the girl sitting back in class, but nobody else seems to notice her. And when he asks about her, everybody just gets very apprehensive. And he's served a story that a girl named May was so popular in the 80s, was class in the 80s, that when she died, the other students didn't want to accept her death. So they had a doll made that looked like her, and they pretended that she was still alive. And the movie is made to be this sort of at first it seems to be this typical ghost story, and it's it's indicated that this girl is a ghost and so on, but of course there are deeper mysteries here. So yeah, now the movie do have a good twist. I am not going to spoil that, but about in the middle of the movie the story turns another direction, and that's a good twist. The ending, however, is confusing and not that well done. I will say that this movie is over 1 hour and 40 minutes. It should have been cut down to 1.5 hours because it drags on a while. Now, I'm not one of those people that think that a movie should never be more than 1.5 hours. I love long movies, but then they have to have the material for that to be a long movie. And this one It's a bit lacking in that department. So yeah, it has some pacing problems. Some parts could have been cut down, but other than that, the story is reasonably decent until the ending, which is sort of crappy. Now for the characters, well, you have Koichi, the main character, who is a good, kind boy who refuses to listen to his classmates when he gets interested in the girl Mei, and he's basically very often a standard anime protagonist, a little naive, but a good guy at heart, and he has a chronic heart problem which plagues him, and I think that some of the reasons why he is such a sweet kid is that he's had so many problems himself. Then there is Koichi's aunt, Raiko, I'm not completely sure how to pronounce her name, and she is also his homeroom teacher. Now she's a young single woman. She mourns the loss of Koichi's mother, her sister, and she is very much the typical teacher. Then you have Mei, who is this mysterious girl who wears an eye patch, and under there she has an eye that is unnaturally blue. And I can't say too much about her because she's part of the movie's big mystery. And then you have some of Koichi's classmates, his grandmother, who aren't really a big character, and a few other teachers. Now, the acting is decent. There are a few of the actors that are a bit, but for the most part, the acting is decent. Now, as for effects, they're cheaply done, and this isn't exactly Hollywood quality. But then, this isn't really a big effects movie. It's more about the mood and the conversations between the characters that slowly reveals the mystery, rather than special effects, so it doesn't really matter. The few times where they need to have effects, it's done decent enough to hold. So yeah, this isn't going to be a movie where you see supernatural creatures flying everywhere and so on. It's a slow-paced movie that bases itself more on mood than on shocking effects to deliver its scares. And generally I like those kinds of movies, as basically it shows much more skill from a director to be able to scare with just how a sentence is framed than flashing some blood and gore at you. So yeah. So did I like Another? It's a bit slow. I'm not too fond of the ending, but getting there was fun. So I would say, yeah, I enjoyed it. I would give Another 6 out of 10. It's a decent watch if you can find it. There's an anime, like I said, this is based on. It might be better to see that one first. I'm not sure, I haven't seen it yet. So yeah. And the actors in this are Kento Yamasaki, Ai Hashimoto, Ai Kato, or Yoshihiko Hakamada, which are the main characters, the main actors. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's a decent horror movie. It's a fun ride. And yeah, I enjoyed it. That's my review of Another, the action movie. And yeah, for this edition it says bonus material, making of, spin-off, events, footage and trailers. There are no spin-off. The idea of a spin-off is a making of trailer, and while the rest of the movie are text in English, the bonus materials are not. But there are some trailers for the movie and such things, so it's a nice little bonus package, but nothing to be too excited about. So yeah, Hope you have enjoyed this review, and have a great day.